You're very welcome to the Irish Political Roundup with Roisin the Cleric. I'm out and about again. I'm up here outside the door, Leinster House, the corridors of power. So much is happening. Last week, we had the local and European elections. And now, today, we have the Immigration Pact being going through the Dáil, rushed through the Dáil again. Should there be a referendum? Should this be going to the people instead of being rushed through the Dáil? Who should be making the decisions? Is it for the people or what's happening? Also, we had two demonstrations here today. We had one from the animal welfare groups for the horses who are being brutally killed in the slaughterhouses here in Ireland. So animal welfare groups were up here protesting. We also have the immigration protests outside the door. A little bit earlier on when we were here, we were filming a little bit of it, and I'll try and get that in here as well. A lot is happening in Ireland. Who can say nothing's happening? When you think about the Immigration Pact, when you think about the Tala Hospital going into lockdown for any visitors, when you think about the protests here today, and you also have Island Free Speech event on tonight, and Eamon Ryan stepping down. That's really interesting. After the referendums, Leo Varadkar, the Taoiseach, he stepped down. After the referendums, after the local and European elections, Eamon Ryan's turn to step down. Who's next? What's going to happen to Mary Lou MacDonald, Micheál Martin? It's all about to all happen. Will they wait now until after the summer recess, after the next elections? Who will step down? Now that's the question. So much is happening here in Ireland. So much. And it's about we the people joining the dots, using our critical thinking to see what is being said and what is not being said. It's really interesting times, and it's really about asking questions. So many people are not asking questions. The mainstream media are certainly not asking the questions. They are not doing their job. All they're doing is poll this and a poll that and a poll for everything, and polling around the roundabouts. The mainstream media are not asking the questions. They are not doing their job of holding the government and politicians to account. So the mainstream media are just being the government's PR machine, and not just the government. Also, the opposition parties. Are they in opposition? Are they opposition parties? They haven't been in opposition. They haven't been doing their roles or their functions of being politicians in opposition. This is why so many people in the country are asking all these questions. What is going on? What is happening? And it's going to be very interesting now until the end of the year. So much has happened from January with the referendum, the local elections, the Taoiseach stepping down, Leo Varadkar, Simon Harris taking over. It's interesting also as well is who is really running the government? Who is really in charge? That's the question we all want to know. And if you look behind the scenes, you see what is going on. And that is what's really interesting me, is who is really in charge and what is going to happen within the next six months for the rest of the year. This is Roisin the Cleric for the Irish Political Roundup outside Leinster House, the Dáil, the corridors of power.